Shalom. First and foremost, our praise and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Krakadosh. Give honors to the elders, and sing honors to the apostles, preaching and teaching us the word of truth. And with sincerity as always, now more than ever, and stuff. Now here, just the sign right here. This sign is important for you new guys, forever new. This sign right here, if you go back, if your father goes back to this sign, any of these so-called nationalities, back to your true tribe, you are Hebrew Israelite, man. Now, I don't got a specific topic today. I'm going to just go out through the spirit. But here's a good one in Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Israel is the people on this sign here. So thou, son of man, I set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me. That's what we're out here doing. We're gonna warn our people, man. Our people are the so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, and the so-called Native American Indians, man. Okay, so we're gonna warn to our people what's gonna happen, man. Jacob's trouble. Like I said, I was walking down here last Saturday, man. I kept seeing a whole lot of barricades down there, which I've never seen that before. And what's that? What that spirit brought to me, seeing that was the spirit of Jacob's trouble. What's gonna happen, man? And then just the fact that brothers, when we were preaching this, just randomly out of nowhere, man, a storm just comes and tries to push us, tries to blow us, our bodies away from preaching the word, man. So that all just reminds me of Jacob's show, man. Yeah. I'm seeing articles, more articles on the news about plastic particles in the air damaging climate change, damaging Earth's atmosphere, man. So you know these are the last days, man. These is Jeremiah 30, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even in time of Jacob's trouble, but ye shall be saved out of it. We shall be saved out of it. Who is he? We don't know, man. The elect, Lord willing, if we are, hopefully we are part of the number, the hopefully elect. What else is going to happen? The mark of the beast, the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. And just through the spirit as well, man. Side has been showing me things spiritually, a lot of spiritual things, man. Okay, all we're waiting for is the mark of the beast, no? Which they're slowly pushing that out even through these vaccinations. Seeing how many people are willing to take the vaccine. And then next they're going to push out the mark of the beast, man. As it reads in Revelation chapter 13, verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause, that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Exactly, this is verse 16. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. In their right hand or in their foreheads, bro. In their right hand or in their motherfucking foreheads, man. Oh shit, what was that? Motherfucking machine guns. Esau's gonna try to blast us, man. So we hope and pray the Most High has us, man. Turn us into spaghetti, man. You know, and me personally, through my own life, man, you know, I've been going through it, man. Like you've been noticing, I usually come out every day, dude. Every day out here. But, you know, also because it's been working as well, you know, shit like that. You know, and just trying to figure out if the Spirit's still dealing with me and stuff as well. This Isaiah chapter 42, verse 13. The Lord, whose name is Yahweh, his son's name is Yahushua, you know. Isaiah 42, verse 13. The Lord Yahweh shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, yea, roar, he shall prevail against his enemies. He shall prevail against his enemies. Meaning, defeats. The Lord shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. That's the spiritual powers as well. Certain brothers, going back to what I just said, you know, through the Spirit. Just, Esau coming in, man, with all kinds of action, dude. Whether it be SWAT team, whether it be, you know, his new technology we haven't seen, he's gonna use to get brothers. Who knows, you know? All the prophecies never fail to surprise us, really, you know? Even though we know it's gonna come, but it's still surprising when it's a shock when it happens. So let's read that again here. Isaiah 42, verse 13. And Lord Yahweh shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, Khan, roar, he shall prevail against his enemies. And who's his enemies? So-called Edomites, man. Whose real name in Hebrew is Adawan. So-called Edomites, you know? But that's not even the name. Edomite ain't even the name. Just like Israel ain't even our name. It's Yasharallah, really. Just like Judah. Judah's ain't even the name. Where did J come from? It's Yahawada, man. So I could say so-called, you know, Edomite as well, you know? Or so-called Israelites. Isaiah 42, verse 14. I have long time holding my peace. I have been still. The Most High has been holding his peace, you know? He hasn't even shown... Like, the Most High can easily just end this shit right now. Verse 14. I have long time holding my peace. I have been still and refrained myself. Now will I cry like a rebellion woman. I will destroy and devour at once. Like a woman with and birth pains, you know, imagine your mother when she gave birth to you, crying and shit, you know, yelling and shit, you know. Most High says the Most High is gonna cry, metaphorically, you know. Actually, metaphor is with like or as, so it's, you know, as a, you know, figuratively speaking, so my Most High is gonna do that. You know, going through shit with my brother, you know, my older brother, you know, my family, you know. Isaiah 42, verse 14 again. I have long time holding my peace. I have been still and refrained myself. Now will I cry like a rebelling woman. I will destroy and devour at once. I will destroy and devour at once, man. Which is what the Most High is gonna do. There's Ezekiel chapter 14, verse 21, going back to what the Most High is going to do. Send out his, he's not going to hold back. Which the Most High is sending these plagues, is sending his judgments here and there a bit, you know. But it's nothing compared to what he really can do. This is Ezekiel chapter 14, verse 21. For thus said the Lord Yahweh, how much more when I send my four sword judgments? This four sword judgment, there you go, the word judgment. Let's check out what those four plagues are. Upon Jerusalem, the sword, and the famine, and the noisome beast, and the pestilence, to cut off from it man and beast. Man and beast, man being the Israelites, beast being all these other nations, man. The Most High is going to send judgments on them, bro. But starting with Israel, Jerusalem, or the Yasharala, or Yerushalayim, known as the so-called Israelites, so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, and the so-called Native American Indians, man. However the Most High works it out, however the Most High plans it. Lord willing, we are part of the elect, though. That's all we hope for, you know. I'm reading it again one more time. Ezekiel chapter 14, verse 21. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, how much more when I send my four sword judgments upon Jerusalem, the sword and the famine and the noisome beast and the pestilence, to cut off from it man and beast. There you have it. And now another scripture I want to bring out is here in Ezekiel 24, verse 3. And utter a parable unto the rebellious house, and say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, set on a pot, set it on, and also pour water into it. For gather the pieces thereof into it, even every good piece, the thigh and the shoulder, fill it with the choice bones. 5. Take the choice of the flock, and burn also the bones under it, and make it boil well, and let them sieve the bones of it therein. Verse 6, wherefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, woe be to the bloody city, to the pot whose scum is therein, and whose scum is not gone out of it. Bring it out piece by piece, let no lot fall upon it. So that parable right there of the boiling pot with the bones and all that, that's here, America, Babylon the Great, man. And all these people, all these 2/3 of the wicked of these other nations are the pots, the bones, the choice bones, or the scum, the Most High calls it, man. The Most High calls it a scum. And I call it a scum to him. Yeah, man, you guys are scum, man. It's accepted. You accept it, it's the easiest way out, man. And all that fire and all that stuff is representing all the judgments the Most High is going to send to the EU troops all the way down to World War III, down to Leviathan, man. We haven't forgotten about that. Just because brothers haven't been out, just because you don't see brothers, making videos a day, don't mean they ain't educated in the scriptures. They can cut you with the sword deep and well, man. My brother had the nerve to ask me, out of nowhere, why haven't you been out here again? Well, I'm out here now, man. I was still making videos during the week. Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 16, because they despised my judgments and walked not in my statutes, but polluted my Sabbaths, for their heart went after their idols. Sean, there you have it, man. There you have it.